We all have those days. You know the ones. The days when getting out of bed feels like the hardest thing in the world. The alarm goes off, and you'd rather pull the covers over your head. The comfort of your bed seems to be the only place you want to be. The to-do list feels a mile long. Each task seems more daunting than the last. The thought of chasing your dreams feels overwhelming. You start to question if it's even worth the effort. It's in these moments, when you don't feel like it, that the real magic happens. It's when you decide to push through the resistance. It's about digging deep, pushing through the resistance, and choosing to show up for yourself. That's where success lives. It's in the small, consistent actions. Let me tell you something. Success isn't about luck. It's about showing up day after day, even when you don't feel like it. It's not about who you know or even about talent alone. It's about the effort you put in, the hours you dedicate to honing your craft. It's about hard work, dedication, and the unwavering belief in your ability to achieve your goals. It's about the late nights and early mornings. It's about pushing through even when you don't feel like it. It's about the grit and determination to keep going. Because the truth is, the most successful people in the world, they didn't get there by chance. They're not always the most talented. They're the ones who put in the work, day in and day out. They're the ones who refuse to give up. Think about it. Every great athlete, every successful entrepreneur, every person who's ever made a difference in this world, they've all faced challenges. They've all had moments where they wanted to quit. They've all had moments of doubt, moments where the path ahead seemed too difficult. But what separates them from the rest is their ability to push through those tough times. They keep going no matter what. They understand that the path to success is paved with hard work and determination. They embrace the struggle, and they're willing to do what it takes to get there. They know that every step forward, no matter how small, is progress. So the next time you're feeling unmotivated, remember this. You have the power within you to achieve anything you set your mind to. It won't be easy. There will be setbacks. There will be days when you want to give up. But I promise you, the rewards are worth the effort. The feeling of accomplishment, the joy of achieving your dreams is unparalleled. So get up, get out there, and start pushing. Your dreams are waiting. And remember, the journey is just as important as the destination. Now let's talk about discipline. It's a word we hear often, but do we truly understand its power? Because wanting something and actually achieving it, those are worlds apart. Those are two different things. It's easy to dream, but turning those dreams into reality requires more. You can dream about opening a business, writing a book, or running a marathon. These dreams are the seeds of your future. But without discipline, those dreams will stay just that, dreams. Discipline is what waters those seeds. Discipline is the bridge between your goals and your accomplishments. It's the unseen force that drives you forward. It's the engine that keeps you moving forward even when the road gets tough. When obstacles arise, discipline keeps you on track. It's about making the choice to show up for yourself, day in and day out, even when you don't feel like it. It's about consistency. Think of it like this. Discipline is like a muscle. It needs to be exercised regularly to grow stronger. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. Each small act of discipline builds upon the last. The more you push yourself to do the things you know you need to do, the easier it becomes to stay on track. It becomes a habit. It's about building habits that support your goals and making choices that align with your vision for your life. It's a daily commitment. Now I know what you're thinking, Steve, that sounds like a lot of work. And yes, it can be overwhelming at times. And you know what? You're right, it is work. But it's work that pays off in ways you can't even imagine. But let me tell you something, the feeling of accomplishment, the pride you feel when you achieve something you've worked hard for, that's priceless. It's worth every ounce of effort. There's no better feeling in the world than knowing you gave it your all and came out on top. That sense of fulfillment is unmatched. Here's the thing about motivation, it's not a one-size-fits-all kind of deal. Everyone has their own unique triggers and sources of inspiration. What gets me going might not do a thing for you, and that's okay. It's all about finding your own rhythm. The key is to figure out what makes you tick, what lights your fire, what makes you feel alive and excited. What are you passionate about? What activities make you lose track of time? Once you know what drives you, you can start setting goals that align with your values and interests. This alignment is crucial for sustained motivation. Because let me tell you something, when you're passionate about something, the work doesn't feel like work. It feels like a natural extension of who you are. It becomes a labor of love. You find joy in the process, not just the outcome. You're excited to wake up every day and chase your dreams. That excitement fuels your drive and keeps you going, but figuring out what you want is just the first step. It's equally important to have a clear plan. You also need to be honest with yourself about your strengths and weaknesses. Self-awareness is key. What are you good at? What skills do you excel in? What do you need to work on? Identifying areas for improvement is crucial for growth. Once you have a clear understanding of your abilities, you can start setting realistic goals and developing a plan to achieve them. This plan should be flexible and adaptable. Remember, self-awareness is a journey, not a destination. It's an ongoing process. It's a process of continuous learning and growth. Embrace it with an open mind, so be patient with yourself and don't be afraid to ask for help along the way. Seeking support is a sign of strength, not weakness. There are people in your life who want to see you succeed. They can offer valuable insights and encouragement. Don't be afraid to lean on them for support. Together, you can achieve great things.
Know you've been a good friend.
Now let's talk about intrinsic motivation. This is the kind of motivation that comes from within. It's not about external rewards or recognition. It's about the satisfaction and fulfillment you get from doing something you love. Think about it like this. Remember when you were a kid and you'd get lost in your imagination for hours on end? You didn't need anyone to tell you to play. You just did it because it brought you joy. That's intrinsic motivation. As adults, it's easy to lose sight of that inner spark. We get caught up in the hustle and bustle of everyday life and we forget to make time for the things that bring us joy. But here's the thing. Intrinsic motivation is essential for long-term success. When you're passionate about what you're doing, you're more likely to stick with it, even when things get tough. So how do you tap into your intrinsic motivation? Start by identifying your values. What's important to you? What do you believe in? Once you know your values, you can start setting goals that align with them. This will give your life purpose and meaning, and it will make it easier to stay motivated, even when you don't feel like it. Section 5, Steve Harvey's Blueprint, Building Men from the Inside Out. Now I want to talk to you about something that's near and dear to my heart. My mentorship program for fatherless young men. You see, I know firsthand the challenges these young men face. I grew up without my father in my life, and I know how easy it is to feel lost and directionless without a positive male role model. That's why I started this program. I wanted to create a space where these young men could come and feel supported, where they could learn valuable life skills, and where they could develop into the best versions of themselves. We focus on discipline, respect, and accountability. We teach these young men the importance of hard work, education, and giving back to their communities. And you know what? It's working. These young men are graduating high school, going to college, and becoming successful, contributing members of society. Why am I telling you this? Because it's a perfect example of the power of mentorship and the importance of giving back. When you invest in others, you invest in yourself. When you help someone else achieve their dreams, you're one step closer to achieving your own. Section 6, Small Steps, Big Wins. Turning dreams into reality. Let's be real for a minute. Achieving your dreams can feel overwhelming. It's easy to get caught up in the big picture and lose sight of the small steps you need to take to get there. But here's the thing. Success is not a sprint. It's a marathon. It's about making consistent progress over time. So break down your goals into smaller, more manageable steps. Instead of focusing on writing a whole book, focus on writing a chapter a week. Instead of trying to lose 20 pounds, aim for 1 or 2 pounds a week. Small victories build momentum and keep you motivated. Remember, every journey starts with a single step. So don't be afraid to start small, just start. The most important thing is to keep moving forward, one step at a time. Section 7, Overcoming Obstacles, You're Stronger Than You Think. Let's face it, life is full of obstacles. There will be times when you want to give up, when you feel like you're not good enough, or when you just don't see the point in trying anymore. But here's the thing. Obstacles are not there to stop you. They're there to make you stronger. Think of obstacles as tests. They're opportunities for you to learn, grow, and prove to yourself how much you can handle. The key is to not let them break you. Instead, use them as fuel to push yourself even harder. Remember, you are capable of amazing things. You are stronger than you think. So the next time you face an obstacle, don't back down. Rise to the challenge. Embrace the struggle. Because it's on the other side of adversity that you'll find your greatest strength. Section 8, The Joy of the Journey. finding fulfillment in the process. Here's something they don't always tell you about success. It's not just about the destination, it's about the journey. It's about the lessons you learn, the people you meet, and the growth you experience along the way. So don't get so caught up in chasing your dreams that you forget to enjoy the ride. Celebrate your wins, big and small, learn from your mistakes, and most importantly, never stop growing. Remember, life is a journey, not a destination, so make the most of it, embrace the ups and downs, and never stop pushing yourself to be the best version of yourself. Section 9, conclusion, embrace the grind, reap the rewards. So there you have it. The secret to working when you don't feel like it is simple, you just do it. You dig deep, you find your motivation, and you push through the resistance. It's not always easy, but I promise you, it's always worth it. Remember, success is not a destination, it's a journey. It's about showing up for yourself every single day and giving it your all. So get out there, embrace the grind, and watch as you achieve amazing things. I believe in you.